Hi guys, Hien Giercke here from Vietnam Visa Easy. I am so excited that I'm right here in the central highland city of Đà Lạt. This is one of the most beautiful and romantic cities in Vietnam, which you should not miss in your list when you come here to the country. And in this episode, I'm so excited to show you guys several places that worth visiting in the city when you visit. So let's go. If you come to Đà Lạt city at the middle of the day and still being hesitated about which spots outside the city to go, then Đà Lạt city's Flowers Garden might be a good choice, as it is right next to Xuân Hương Lake, the heart of a city that it might take you no time to get there. You can recognize the place by the sign of a gate being decorated with various types of fresh flowers. This garden covers 11 hectares, including more than 300 strange and enchanting beautiful flowers, thanks to the cooler mountain climate. The flower beds covering the whole area outside and inside the greenhouses are roses, lavenders, banana flowers, and of course, hydrangeas, as these flowers not only grow a lot inside the garden, but also on the street around the city too. There are also some types of orchids which are said to be difficult to grow and last in the tropical country like Vietnam. Coming to the garden seems like getting lost in some romantic fairy tale story when all the sceneries just go so well with each other, like a well-painted colorful artwork. Sitting relaxed on a random bench in the garden, feeling the nice breeze, bringing with it the aroma of nature, and watching the white floating clouds on a blue sky definitely made me become a daydreamer, somehow forgetting about the busy lives out there for a while. Hey guys, I'm in a cable car now heading to Lam Pagoda, freaking out because I am really scared of the height. Anyway, there are two ways getting there. One is that you can drive a motorbike there, but you gotta be very good driver because the way there uphill is really steep and a little tricky. And actually this way, for me, it's better because you have a really nice view from a cable car. Yeah, and just look down, but make sure that you're not scared of the height. So I'm really curious how the Lam Pagoda looks like. It must be very beautiful. Well, see you guys there then. Lam is one of the 3 largest monasteries in Vietnam, located on Phoenix Mountain, about 5 kilometers away from the city center and surrounded by Tuyền Lâm Lake, one of the biggest lakes here in Đà Lạt. The place is even more peaceful. Lam Zen Monasteries is divided into 4 different areas. The area for foreign aid, the net lost monk, venerable abbot, increased hospital halls and halls of the hospital nuns. The architecture of the monasteries is quite typically Asian style. That can be proved by the curved edge of the roof, the Buddhism's belief of reincarnation symbol as the wheel on top of the gate of the main building. Entering the main hall, you can easily see a big statue of sitting Buddha with right hand holding lotus flower, which means sealing state minor. Lives of the monks and nuns here are as quiet as the place itself. The bell rings from early morning to dead night, reading scriptures and having vegetarian meals. At the lodges, with Lam Zen Monastery monks, thousands of Buddhists come learn about meditation, normally during the summers. Meditation Institute has more than 100 monks from all concentrated in the country. According to the daily prayers, a serious cultivation mode engraved with the philosophical perspective, return to eliminate yourself. I'm on my way to the next place I want to show you guys. This is Lam Pagoda. The place locates 8 kilometers away northeast of the city. You can either drive or take a train there, and I prefer driving. It is also a good way to enjoy the natural beauty of Đà Lạt. The pagoda was built from debris, glass, pottery, bowls, and porcelain between 1949 and 1952. The front of the pagoda is lined with meticulous sculptured pillars in the shape of flying dragons. A 4.8-meter tall statue of a Buddha is a striking work of art which sits between 12 glazed works in relief, which respectfully illustrate the legend of the Buddha. The second floor of a tower holds the largest bell in central Vietnam, named Đại Hồng Chung. The bell, 4.30 meters in height and 8,500 kilograms in weight, is carved in meticulous detail. This is also the place where people write out their wishes in a piece of paper and stick it to the bell, hoping that their wishes will come true. So Đà Lạt is famous for very beautiful hills of pine trees and also waterfalls, because this is a highland province, so you expect to up and down a lot when you go in the city, and that's the reason why there are a lot of waterfalls here. And most of the waterfalls are very beautiful and famous, and I'm going to show you guys now one of the very beautiful waterfalls, which is called the Anla Waterfall. And one of the very interesting things of this tourism site is that when you go down to the waterfall, there are two ways. One, you can walk, and two, which I personally think is more interesting way, to get on the roller coaster and try some, just to have some sightseeing. So here's the waterfall. According to local people here, the name Anla means water under the leaves. The waterfall originally was hidden behind leaves in the jungle, and even though it is not too far from the city, but no one knew about its existence. So when people discovered that there was a stream under the leaves and thought about the name for it, thinking how long it was hidden from people, then they called them water under the leaves. There are several activities here other than taking the roller coaster, such as getting on the cable car to explore more paths leading to the other waterfalls, or getting on the elevator to get as high as it takes you to have a good view of the whole area, or just as simply as staying around the waterfall to hear the water streaming, cool climate, and enjoy the beautiful nature. It's time to say goodbye now, and don't forget to stay tuned with us every the 15th and the 30th of the month for more.